Hello everyone, welcome to my class today. Today the topic for discussion is need for nursing research. So when we see nursing research, it is a systematic inquiry of knowledge in order to address the issues related to nursing profession. So first need for nursing research. So need for nursing research is why do we want research in nursing? So first is to expand the basic knowledge in nursing. So basic knowledge. So initially when you see in nursing, we did not have any specialized education nor a separate book for nursing or separate body of knowledge in nursing. But after Florence Nightingale and other nursing leaders came and made a reformation in nursing, now we have specialized education like post basic nursing, MSc nursing, and BS and this PhD nursing. So like that, our nursing profession has been improved. This is all because many nursing leaders did so many research and they have given specialized education. They also improve the body of knowledge by giving separate books and literatures related to nursing. And next need is to answer the questions and solve the problems in nursing profession. So every day in clinical practice we see there are so many problems, so many patients come with different problems. So we have to adopt certain measures in order to make the patient satisfied with the nursing care provided. And also there are so many questions which are unanswered. So for example, if a patient is coming with certain disease and we have given so many health education to the patient and also discharge advice at home, but the patient again returns with the same disease, and now we should anticipate for a question, why is my patient is coming with the same problem, is the knowledge provided to my patient was not enough. So like that we have to keep on asking questions, and then we have to find out measures to solve, to answer those questions. So that is called to answer the questions and to solve the problems in nursing profession. So same way, a patient will have so many psychological problems and other stress when he is in the hospital, and as a nurse we have to follow all the qualities of nurse, and we have to find out what all the measures is there to solve the patient's problem so that patient will get satisfied with the care provided. And the third need for nursing research is to study the effectiveness of a nursing intervention. So, for example, if I say back massage is treating the bed sore, so the intervention for treating bed sore is the back massage. So, I have to do some research to identify how much this back massage will be effective for the patient. So, only after the research I can come to a conclusion that back massage is treating the bed sore. So that is to see how much our care is effective, or what procedure we do on the patient is effective or not. To identify that, we need the research. The next need for nursing research is to link the gap between the knowledge and practice. That means in the nursing theoretical books and literature we read so many things what we have to practice on the patients, but in the actual settings sometimes we do not practice. So if we do not practice, what all the ill effects can occur for the patient, that we can identify by doing a research. So whenever we do a research, we will be able to know the importance of the particular intervention, and we will be able to link the theoretical knowledge in the actual clinical practice. And next is to determine the vital statistics like morbidity and mortality rates. So these are the important rates that are identified in the community. So there is a survey research and some prevalence studies are there, through which we can identify the morbidity, means the disease rates. So how many percent are affected with the what all the disease that can be identified, and the mortality rates. So mortality rate is death rate, and what are the reasons for the death. Everything we can identify by doing the research, so that when we identify these rates and identify the cause of those morbidity and mortality, maybe in future we will be able to reduce the risk rate and the mortality rate. So to identify the vital statistics of the community, we need the research. And next is to study the barriers in the intervention. So barriers in the intervention is, like as I already said, we would have learned a lot in the uh, theoretical classes, but actually while we apply on the patient, there may be some barriers. For example, if I know that I have to hand wash before a procedure, but when I go in the actual setting, if I do not if I do not find time to do hand washing, or if I do not have a time to do a particular procedure, or due to the shortage of staffs, etc., I can skip the procedure. I can skip the time hand washing. So to identify the barriers, so what is the barrier for doing the intervention? So for this we have to prevent shortage of nurses. So like that we can identify what is the solution to the problem, so that we can do the intervention without any barriers for the patient, so that patient will be satisfied and he will get the adequate nursing care. So for this we need the research. The next need for research is to provide the guidelines to make important lifestyle choices. So important lifestyle choices is like, for example, if a patient is coming with the hospitals with a particular disease, then we have to so on the time of discharge he has to make some lifestyle changes. That is, we have to identify what is the cause of the disease, and then we have to tell the person to avoid those cause of disease, so that he can have a healthy life and he can promote his health. So, for example, if I say smoking causes lung cancer, then there must be research done to identify that smoking is the cause for lung cancer. So, when I know that if a patient comes with lung cancer and has a history of smoking, then I can advise the patient that he has to avoid the smoking in future. So, for this we need the knowledge of research. And next, to facilitate the long-term care plans for patient. That is, if a patient is admitted in a hospital with some chronic disease and he want a long-term care, so patient cannot afford the hospital to be lifelong. So he will be going to home uh, with certain devices that he can use at hospital, use at home. For example, if a patient is a COPD patient, he may go home with an oxygen kit or a nebulizer kit or an inhaler therapy. So when the patient is going home, so we have to do research and see like what all the other measures we can do for the patient to get the long term care in another setting. So for this we have to do the research, and so thereby when the patient is going home we can say what all the device he can get, and we can teach the patient about the care that has to be continued at home. So to facilitate long term care plans we need the knowledge of research. And next is to understand the process client experience in healthcare settings and promote the health. That means, so the client who is admitted in the hospital, not only he will have the physical problem, he may have a psychological problem, a financial problem, so many problems will be running in his mind. So when we have the knowledge of research, we can see the patient as a holistic person and give the person a whole care. So that is not only treating the particular disease, we can also treat the problem in his mind, like what is the psychological stress he is having, so what is the social problems he is facing, what is the other problems he is facing, we can identify only when we have the knowledge of research. So this is about the need for nursing research. I hope you have understood the class. Thank you for watching.